Hey, good evening everyone. Frank Valkyria here in Amsterdam. As usual, it's nighttime and I just read some of the specs that came out for the new camera Canon EOS R, and I've done already a video talking a little bit about my thoughts as a videographer. So this is gonna be a nerd video about camera, nerding out on camera. So if you're not interested, I'll see you next reaction or next vlog. But for those of you which they're looking for some point of views from a videographer on this camera, well, now that I know more, I have to say, first of all, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed, not because I think the camera is bad, not at all. From what I read, it's a good camera. It's an alternative to so many others which they're out there. So to keep it short and concise this video, there are a lot of features: shooting silent, and the lenses, the four lenses they kind of came out with, they have certain features, but they're also expensive, and I get there in a minute. But why am I disappointed? I'm disappointed from a videographer point of view because I was hoping this could be a sort of milestone for Canon to do something as incredible as the Canon 5D Mark II when it came out. And to be fair, I think that at the time the Canon 5D Mark II was an accident. They were creating stuff and there was nothing like it on the market, so they just packed in technology which was available. As a result, that thing was able to shoot the RAW, HD and all of that, which for the time was incredible. And even like some TV sets, TV like series used it for shooting, for TV. So which is pretty amazing, because at the time a professional HD camera would have set you back at least 6,000 euro or more. So, and perhaps it was like 720. So to have a camera that is capable at the time to record full HD was awesome. So we were hoping that this camera could be more, but in fact it's just another camera. And I say that really not wanting to put the camera down, but just because the features that I was interested in, like the 4K recording, it's there, but it's cropped. So it's not a full readout, but it's cropped. So the lenses that you're gonna use, you have to multiply by 1.7. For a vlogger, even though it has a flippy screen, which is awesome, you can just flip the screen towards you. But because of the crop, we need to have certain lenses which they're incredibly wide angle to hold it up on your hand so that you can see yourself, for instance. So in that respect, probably it's not a very good camera for vlogging, because I have no idea what kind of lens you can put, like a fisheye 10mm or 15mm. There is no lens like that yet, because the lenses full frame that they're out, it's like, what is it, a 2470 or 2405, something like that. I forgot. And one of those big lenses, like 28 to 70, it's also very expensive. It's like 2,900 euro, something like that. So in their range, so it's pretty crazy. It's a beautiful lens, f2, but wow, 28 to 70mm, $2,900, probably something more. So it's pretty crazy expensive. And the body of the camera, it's already like $22.99. So that makes it already also an option that it's more expensive than other camera which they're already out there. And if you wanted that good lens, you're gonna, I don't know, like it really doesn't seem like to be for videographer, this camera. As a photographic camera, I'm sure it's awesome. There's a lot of features that I was seeing, that silent shooting, like all the other mirrorless, a lot of other options which photographer probably will find very useful. But I was not even too concerned with that, paying too much attention, because all I wanted to know was if this thing wasn't cropped in recording 4K. There is no 60 frame per second 4K. There is no 120 frame per second in HD, but only in 720. So it's not full HD. And at this time, it's crazy to think that Canon just put in 120 frame per second in 720, when almost everything else is matching up at least at full HD at 120. It's crazy. I really don't understand that. So clearly they're not interested in gaining too much videographer with this camera, because they have an option to record 10-bit. There is the C-Log, so that you can record the raw files, but you cannot record in camera. You can record with an external recorder, and then I'm saying, yeah, thank you very much, because that adds another, like, whatever, you probably another $700, $800 or more to have an external recorder to record raw. So you know, like, if you have that kind of setup for shooting, can be still an option, but I don't know how good of an option. And there is some image stabilization inside the lenses, the new lenses, but not in the body. So we don't know about this rolling shutter, like I said. So overall, I am disappointed. I am disappointed because I was expecting this camera to be more, and it's just another in the lineup. They just put it somewhere trying to grab some of the market that they didn't have, that Sony is trying already, like with several iteration, is trying to have. I mean, yeah, Sony, I mean, not Nikon. Nikon is coming out, so Panasonic as a videographer on lock for the moment, because still the GH5 to me, it's the best camera you can buy at this moment, especially at the price point. And so yeah, disappointed. What do you think? What do you think about this camera? I certainly will not switch from my camera to that camera, for sure. I was looking for an alternative, but more and more I'm gonna wait. They say there's gonna be some announcement, also Panasonic coming soon, like somewhere the 25th of September. There is also some of the cameras rumor coming out, so I'm gonna wait. There is the Blackmagic, but Blackmagic Pocket is a little bit cumbersome because it is a videographer camera, but you need a lot of extra things around to make it work. So I don't know how viable it could be for a vlogger. So in case the GH5 comes out with a new solution, that probably will be smashing. So I'll wait for that and see in a few weeks if those rumors are real. For the moment, this is, you know, like I said, I don't want to put the camera down. It's just probably a very capable photographic camera. It will make happy a lot of photographer. You can shoot video, it's an option, probably a decent option if you, you know, do video on the side. I mean, what the hell is that thing? That thing is huge. Wow! Anyway, I'll catch that beast in a moment. And yes, so I'm a little bit disappointed. There are not the features that I was looking for in this camera. So for the moment, I'm just gonna wait for a better solution, and I'm gonna stick with my Samsung NX1 that does all of those things more or less better. So yeah, that's my shorter reaction on the camera now that I know the specs. So let me know what you think, and I'll see you next reaction. You take care, and always spread love. So as you can see, before I got startled, and it's just a bug. I don't know what type of bug it is, but it's one of these bugs with yeah, that one, you see. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna release it in a moment outside. That's it. It looked pretty big flying inside the house. So yeah, anyway, end of the video. See you.